Kiss the rings, bitch.
Lost that contract. Confirmed and located the rest of them.
What up? What up? What up, YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be talking about this gun, this LMG, the Bruen MK9, but not just any regular version of the Bruen. We're going to be talking about the conversion kit version of the Bruen, the JAK Shadow Titan kit. As you can see in this image right here, this is the gun we're going to be diving into today, the JAK Shadow Titan kit. The JAK Shadow Titan kit converts the Bruen MK9 into a compact, suppressed light support weapon chambered in 300 blackout ammunition. It's going to make us undetectable by radar. It's going to increase the aim down sight speed, movement speed, and reload quickness while making our magazine, ammo capacity, and bullet velocity and range lessened, weaker on this gun. So here's the build we're going to be using for today's video. We have the Bruen heavy support grip. That's going to give us the aiming idle stability, keep that gun from moving from side to side. The 1 milliwatt quick fire laser. This laser is not as visible, but it still gives us a little bit of an increase to our ADS speed. Obviously, we're going to be using the JAK Shadow Titan kit as the aftermarket part. We have the Bruen Q900 grip wrap. It's going to give us a little bit more recoil, aiming stability. And lastly, the JAK glassless optic. Of course, that's the #1 go-to optic for all of our mid-range and close-range weapons that do come with a lot of visual shake. It just gives us that extra aiming stability and cuts down on the visual recoil. You can see here in the background, this thing is a beam. It doesn't move a whole lot with the setup that we have. Recoil, super manageable, feels really good. Even at distance with that third target, we were hitting a majority of our shots. Recoil pattern time, we're just holding the aim down sight. As you can see, it's pretty vertical, slight deviation to the right, very manageable with the build that we have for this gun. Now you're gonna see I'm gonna shoot 2 different plots. I'm gonna just be pulling slightly down on the right thumbstick, trying to pull down a little to the left, but not a whole lot because that deviation to the right is so minor. But as you're gonna see in these 2 plots here, this thing can basically shoot bullets on bullets. We're shooting almost the same hole, very manageable recoil, feels really, really good. Now we're going to compare the original Bruen to its conversion kit brother, the JAK Shadow Titan Bruen. The lower line, that's going to be the conversion kit Bruen. The higher, slower initial time to kill Bruen, that's the original Bruen MK9. No attachments, that's just how the gun comes. As you can see, the version of the Bruen with the conversion kit on it from 0 to 20 meters, much faster option. Very, very good. I mean, it's a pretty stout time to kill. As you can see on the chart, as the gun goes out in range, the original version of the Bruen is going to be the better option. But if you're looking for something to just be a change of pace, because this game can get so boring when we're using the same guns over and over again. If you're not playing ranked, if you're just playing pubs with your boys and you want to switch it up, just find something new to have fun with. This gun as a mid-range option feels like it's pretty stout. So now we're going to show 2 clips. First, we're going to show how this gun performs when you have somebody right in your face. Is it going to be able to do the job? Is it going to be able to go toe-to-toe with the SMG?
Contract.
As you saw in that clip, this gun can go toe-to-toe with SMGs. And it's especially easy if you catch somebody coming up a zip, right? We do end up getting a 2-piece up close with the conversion kit Bruen. As we mentioned in the prior chart, up to 20 meters, this gun is really competitive. So most of your SMGs are going to be in that 620 to 660 range. So 723 is not too far off from that meta SMG range. Because let's be honest, we're all not hitting a majority of our shots. Or we just get a little loose with the thumbs and we start choking shots and miss. So if you do happen to run up against somebody that is in that scenario, this gun is more than capable of holding its own. Now let's jump into our next clip so we can see how this conversion kit Bruen holds up in the mid-range to the long range when we're trying to beam people out of the sky or shoot people at distance when our teammates are giving us live pings. How is this gun gonna act? Is it gonna be able to get the job done for us at range?
Enemy soldier incoming. You got reinforcements inbound.
So as we talked about in the first chart, when this gun gets out past 20 meters, its TTK does go down significantly. As you saw, that guy was out past the 20 meter mark. We were throwing a ton of hit markers, did get a crack, but didn't get it down, whereas some of the other guns that we're able to use may have gotten us a knock there. But it wasn't the worst performing gun at that range. I've seen guns way worse than that. Now in this chart, you can see once we get to right over 30 meters, the original version of the Bruen is going to take over. The conversion kit does get back for like a 2 to 3 meter range, but once that next damage drop off happens, the original Bruen is going to be the better version. So if you're thinking about these two versions of the Bruen, which one should we use in the mid to long range? The original Bruen Mark 9 is going to be your go-to option. So now that we've seen what this gun can do in the mid range, up close, and at longer ranges, let's go ahead and take this into a game of Warzone, see how we do. Can we clutch up for another dub, or do we fall short? It's only one way to find out. Let's get into it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Marking the rest of that squad on your TAC map. Get on. Gas is closing in. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad making the safe zone. You've got reinforcements inbound. A deserter left your squad. We'll redeploy you fast. Right down. Marking the rest of them. The rest of them. Less than 25. We're still standing. They hit us hard in the other. Let's regroup and get back up there.
As you see, we do fall short. No dub in today's video, but that's not why we're here. We're not here to see if I can win every game with these guns. We're here to discuss, is this gun good? I gotta say, as I mentioned when we looked at the TTK charts, if you're looking for a nice change of pace, just something different to use for a few games in a random night, the gun's fun. You can have fun with it. With the 60 round mag, it's more than viable up close. Solos, duos, trios, or quads, I think you can have a blast with this gun. Is it one of the guns that I would prefer to run all the time? No, but the meta gets stale. We're looking for a little spice. Throw on the JAK Shadow Titan Bruen. You'll have a blast. That's gonna wrap up today's video. As always, here at the Royal Warzone family, we truly appreciate you guys stopping by. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, have you guys used this gun? What do you think? Do you prefer this version or the original version of the Bruen? With all that being said, we would like to thank you one more time for stopping by today. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new gun releases, patch notes, all of these things that keep you coming back to Royal Warzone. Much love from us. Oh, and don't forget to
kiss the rings,